So now we've got a shape in there. What about formatting that shape, right? I want to make this, maybe I don't like the blue, right? Especially on the smiley face, because that blends into the blue background that I got there. Well, maybe that's actually what you want. Maybe I still want it to be blue, but I want to change the outline of it to white to make it pop some more in there. Maybe that arrow, I don't want it to be blue. I want it to be orange, like the conditional formatting in there. Something like that. I want to format these shapes. Well, to format a shape, you just click on it to select it. You got some little circles that show up on there. Now, depending on your shape, you may just have white circles on there. You may have some shapes that have these little orange markers on there as well. Let's take a look at those first. So first off, the little white markers, these will allow you to resize the shape. Okay? And whether you're changing just the height or the width or constraining it and changing proportionally both the height and the width, depending on where you grab it from. The little orange markers on this case, this one on the tail end, this will allow me to change the thickness of the arrow shaft. Right? So if I grab that, I can make it really skinny or I can make it really wide. Right? Maybe it looks kind of like more like a little tab, one of those sticky note tab things you put inside of a binder. Right? I like the arrow. This one here allows you to change the size of the arrow. Right, there we go. I like it maybe a little bit thicker there. All right, that looks good. Right, so you got the little markers on there to help you resize that shape and change maybe some characteristics of that shape. The smiley face, it's got a little yellow one on there as well. Right now mine's smiling, super happy. I can grab that little yellow marker, pull it all the way up, and now I got a little frowny face. Grumpy, right? Right? Or I can pull it down and maybe he's a little more indifferent. He's kind of like, yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter to me. Right? Whatever you want to do in there, I'll keep the smile. Okay, so some shapes will have the little yellow marker, not all of them will, and they change different attributes of the shape. Now, what about color? Well, if I click on the shape, I can go up to the top of my screen. I've now got a new tab. Mine is called Shape Format. Yours might be called something different depending on the version of Excel you're working with. But you want to click on the shape, look to the top of your screen for a new tab that shows up there. Here, you're going to find all of the formatting operations you can use on that selected shape. So for mine, I got my smiley face there. I do have some shape styles where they give me a bunch of presets to pull from. That's nice. For me, I'm going to go up to the shape fill, and I'm going to change it to white. Boop. Get that thing to pop a little bit more. I could change the fill. Go up to shape fill. Right now it's that blue. See, orange, yellow. Ooh, and I got all sorts of colors to pull from. I think I'm just going to leave them blue with the white border on there. Kind of sneaky, right? The arrow, same things. You got your styles, you got your fill, you got your borders, you got style effects. You can do things like 3D rotation on them. Look at that, that's kind of neat. I'm going to undo that. Control Z. I'm going to change its color, though. It's fill color. I'm going to go with the orange, and I'm going to do a border of black. And that looks pretty good. So adding a little bit of shape. Again, we don't want to go too hog wild with it, but we want to draw some attention where it's needed, right? And I love the arrows for that. I use arrows quite a bit inside of Microsoft Excel. So give this a go.